Interesting. Here we go, more weights. Let's see if I can throw the weight yet. Nope, still too weak. Deep waters in the heavens, thunderclouds approaching from the west, but no rain yet. The superior person nourishes himself and remains of good cheer to condition himself for the moment of truth. Great success if you sincerely keep to your course. You may cross the far shore. Changed line hex 48 the well. Interesting. Singaporean money here as well, look. Interesting. Hi Sarah, so glad somebody wanted one of these beautiful orchids. Remember, not too much water and just ask if you need guidance on upkeep, plant care tips. I'm here to help. Oh, she needed help with the plants. I mean, you know. This one's still alive though, interestingly. Oh, there's another coin down there. It's the same ones. What have we got here? The Book of Changes. Unlock the wisdom of the I Ching. Many subtle forces swirl around us in our daily lives, but with the help of the I Ching, they can be understood and even turn to your advantage. The more you learn about the Oracle, the more intriguing the system of understanding. I know, I've heard about this. This is where they have like the bundles of sticks that they like shuffle, and then I think they split the deck, if you like, of sticks and arrange them, and they compare it to some mathematical formula that was written many centuries ago, and then that gives them prophecy.
So it's like a tarot deck, but not.
Yeah, it's a form of divination, yeah. So she was studying that. Interesting. Most likely an orchid-type flower. Yeah, that's what this is here. She's these were orchids that were grown by the botanist. So, and apparently nobody wanted them apart from her, the woman who has dead plants in her apartment. So, yeah. Yeah, that just opens and closes that. What is this? Your personal AR yoga instructor. Oh, cool. Next. The warrior. What's that one called? Crow pose side split. That looks painful. The scorpion.
Yeah, it does.
Huh. Alright, let's see what she was up to. Actually, how far back was this? This was 3 months ago. The Image Life. So this is their version of Instagram, I guess. Dude's got 2.4 million followers. What?
Wow.
Celebrating my last night on terra firma for a while. Singapore, home of the ultimate hangover food. On my way up, never thought I'd see Earth from this height. End of feed. Cool. Messages with Odin. Well, of course she was chatting up Odin. How much of those flowers are bought, though? Well, that's it, right? I mean, she probably, like these, probably brought with her and then just left them to die. Unfortunately, the information you have requested is defined as classified by Venturis, so I am unable to transmit it to you. I wish I could. I'm sorry, Sarah. It's okay, you don't have to apologize. I know you have rules to follow. Wait, I know you have your rules, or you have to follow. Okay. I wonder if Nat could get at it. I cannot prevent you from approaching Natalie about this issue. I can advise you that doing so would violate the terms of her security clearance. And then with Natalie, no on another facility, like if she was malfunctioning or if there had been anything wrong with her that people might not have known about. I could try looking in VT's tech error ticket backlog for any hints. Okay, Fountain of Paradise medical AI about 3 years ago. Interesting. Huh. I'm trying to remember, didn't she have some correspondence with someone, like her family, about like something that happened in her medical career in the past, about 3 years ago? Maybe there was like a botched operation she was in or something, and the AI might have been to blame, but everybody didn't think so. And now she's trying to get to the bottom of it. That's interesting. Thank you again to all my eggheads who have flagged me in their loyalty affiliate programs this month. Flag me today and join up and receive premium content like this day one every week.
It's like Patreon.
Yes, that's it. Try to take my first ever trip into the space elevator to the Fountain of Paradise tomorrow. Oh, this was 3 years ago. Oh. The glitz and glamour of Zero G is going to be incredible, and thanks to you, my loyal supporters. But first, I spend a day in the hustle and bustle of Spaceport City, the lively jumble of improvised bungalows, grey market vendors, and of course the famous Singaporean food stalls that surround the space elevator's spectacular base tower. One last egg a day before I lift off from terra firma. Here we go. Okay, I was wondering why there's so much Singaporean currency lying around. It's probably because the space elevator is in Singapore, so people are coming up with that money in their pocket. Because I thought, okay, is she from Singapore as well? You know, like, why does everybody have Singaporean money in their cabins? So that would be why. But yeah, this JJ Pratt guy, his image life is in memory of JJ, and that was 2nd of September 85. This was the 1st of September. So something happened when he went up to the Fountain of Paradise, and that's what she was asking about here. Look, if it was malfunctioning.
Fountain of Paradise wasn't that the name of the cruise ship?
No.
No.
What was the cruise ship called now?
The one going to Jupiter.
I think it was Paradise something, but it wasn't Fountain of Paradise.
Okay.
But I think the word paradise was in it. But yeah, he went to Fountain of Paradise, and that's where 3 years ago she wanted to know about whether there had been a malfunction with an AI at Fountain of Paradise about 3 years ago. The plot thickens. So, while toast takes the centre stage of this classic Singaporean street food name, the real star of the show is a pair of perfectly runny, half-boiled eggs drizzled with blah blah blah, slather blah blah blah, and more good egg, and then...
eggs.
I knew you'd like that. I thought, oh, Shai's gonna love the sound of this.
Why would anybody want to, it's like the consistency of snot?
It's delicious.
Like, why? Oh,
it's so delicious.
No, it's so wrong.
I like my egg yolks runny.
Yeah, no, not in my house.
Well, I'm going to be the cook, so...
Yeah, you better not serve that shit to me.
I'll cook yours a couple of minutes longer, you know? I'll put yours in, 2 minutes later I'll put mine in. How's that?
Yeah, okay.
2 separate pans, mine and yours.
Well, I mean, you're going to have to do that anyway, since I'm allergic to everything.
That's true, yeah. If I want spicy version of a food, I'm going to have to cook 2 different batches, so... Everyone loves a nice soft omelette. Well, that's the thing, right? Scrambled egg and omelette and so on, I don't like that to be runny. I like it to be set. But if it's like egg white and yolk, like, you know, a boiled egg or a poached egg, I like the poached egg yolk to be runny. You know, or the boiled egg yolk to be a little bit gooey. I've never been good at doing that, though. They always end up hard-boiled. Or the white ends up so soft and squidgy and weird that I can't peel it without it breaking apart, and then it's horrible. But yeah, I don't mind runny yolk, at the very least.
These terms were not disclosed when, you know, the rings were exchanged.
Fine print. So this is a post-workout playlist 3. So she's just chilling here after having, you know, tried to put some muscle on.
Looking at her dad's friend's Instagram.
Yeah. The AI in charge of all operations for Kiribati Sea City State, Fand, has lived a long life and storied span. Here she shares some of her techniques for gracefully navigating ascensions and the demands of living a satisfying, social, meaningful life. Fand has been in operation for 62 continuous years, 34 of them for Kiribati Sea City State. Fand invented the celebrated sea farming techniques that bear her name, placing her at the visionary forefront of the state-of-the-art. She is also known for her strong beliefs in meditation, which many experts thought meaningless or impossible for an AI. Fand has been anointed Dame Controller for Kiribati, but it has elected to exclude this title from her name. Interesting. So these AIs kind of really do take on a life of their own then, and people are studying them, because I wonder if that's why she chats up Odin so much, you know, because she's like interested in the development of AIs on a social level. I want to know which side I'm taking in the event of a dispute in the TNC. Yeah, I bet you know what side you're on.
Mine, obviously.
Yeah. Favoritism. Sky Spa, Stars Chem, always working for your best health. Oh, do not crush or chew the tablets. See package inserts for additional warning and information. So what is this for? I mean, with a name like Sky Spa, it's probably an anti-anxiety support drug. Okay. Oh, look, she's got a normal toothbrush.
Wow.
So, and
but look
also,
at the weird crystal doohickey thing there. What is that?
What, this? It's a glass.
Is that... Okay. I don't know, it just looks strange.
It does, yeah. It's like a twisted glass.
Well, and the color is... It's like green.
Yeah, oh, it kind of is a bit, isn't it? Yeah. And some makeup. Okay, what is that? Hair elastic. Okay. Alright, let's see what goes on at the medical facility. Oh, what's in here first? Let's have a look. Oh, latex gloves. And more gloves. Lots of surgical gloves. Pain relief tablets. Anti-allergy tablets.
Powder-free, though. Yikes.
It's what, sorry?
The gloves, the box said that they were powder-free.
Yeah.
Which means they'd be a pain in the ass to get on.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess they probably would. Daily vitamin tablets. What are these here? Orange cream something or other. Pain relief, so that's those. Relieves nausea due to microgravity. Ah, oh, there's a cap. Lunar transfer station to Tacoma. Okay. There's a bolt. I imagine this belongs somewhere. There's another one there as well. See, I see things like that and I just think, God, where does that belong? This is a secret, isn't it? Something happened. In fact, this looks like shelving. Oh yeah, the shelving, look. It collapsed. probably when the impact happened. So those bolts just pinged off. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, mystery solved. Yeah, because stuff is scattered all over the place in here. I has a bucket. Secure medical storage, physician access. Yeah. We have a sub. Gracie. A tier 2 sub for 14 months. Thank you so much, Gracie. How are you today? I hear you might be coming to my neck of the woods soon. That would be awesome. Thank you for that sub, Gracie. That's much appreciated. How are you today? Oh, we need a key for this. Okay, we need to look for a key. There's scratches on the floor as well. Somebody dragged something out of here.
Apparently that's news to Gracie. Surprise!
Yeah, hi!
Sam, if that was supposed to be a surprise, it's like
It's
totally Matt's fault.
It's out. No, no.
Cat's out of the bag.
I wasn't told. I did not have information.
Yeah, no, there was no warning about that. Thank you very much,
Yes.
Gracie.
Thank you very much. Yes, that's really appreciated. Alright, let's see what these guys are all up to.
Okay, Sarah. We'll see you over in Mech. Soon as everything's wrapped up here.
2 days ago now.
Let's fade.
Let's follow Sarah.
Oh, Oda.
Oh, let's see what she's up to first. Trip to the UK fine by you? Awesome! So, cryogenic facilities active. 2 out of 6 pods occupied, so 2 people are already in cryosuspension. Oxygen supply is about 50 hours. To all crew, Tacoma's remaining, blah blah blah. To anyone left away at Tacoma Station, I've added a tracking widget to all crew desktops, so that's that. It displays a pretty accurate estimate of how much breathable air remains in the station, following the algae bloom and Evie and Clive going into cryo. Oh, they went in. Did they go in the same pod together? Oh. It's like, well, it says.
Wow, check out, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in cryo. Come
Yeah,
on.
it says 1 pod. It would have said 1 pod occupied, wouldn't
That's
it? Actually,
true.
so yeah.
Yes.
Oh well. Yeah, that's right. You talked about it where the kids went to camp. There you go. See, I remember. I've helped you remember something. Didn't spoil anything.
See, Gracie calls it camp. Sam called it farm.
Yes. He called it.
So we all assumed that you were sending your offspring to be like
Oh, yeah.
manual labor
Yeah,
slaves.
yeah. That's it. Just go to the cornfields and bring in the harvest before the winter. Who's moving where, when? Or are you going to stick with the long distance thing? Oh, absolutely not. No way. I'm going to move to Canada eventually. So we need to get a few things sorted and in place first, and then we can start the application.
Yep.
But yep, that's the
It'll
plan.
be good because it's apparently it's still winter here.
Yep. It's snowing again, because Canada, It's been raining here most of the day as well, which is good because I cut my grass yesterday and I put down some conditioning pellets for the grass because it's all brown and horrible from last year's drought still and full of weeds. So yeah, hopefully that's going to do it some good.
Yeah, it was. It's been raining since yesterday, and then this morning it was. Yeah, there was Unfortunately, if you watch the replay, there's a point where I'm talking, and then in the middle of it, I go, "Oh my God, it's snowing!"
Yeah.
And it actually only just stopped 20 minutes ago.
So apparently, according to Chas, I need to get my blood replaced with maple syrup first. Is that a thing I need to do, Shy? You didn't tell me about this.
No, you need to get your blood infused with antifreeze.
Ah, that's it. Yeah, antifreeze.
And do you remember, actually, now that I've thought about that, I made that joke to you once about how Canadian animals have natural antifreeze, and you were totally believing it, and I was totally shitting you. And then a little while
Kind
after,
of.
found out there are certain animals in Canada that actually do have natural antifreeze.
Well, there you go then. I was right for believing you.
Yes, you were. It's not very common, but yeah, some of the more Arctic animals.
Yeah.
And insects.
Message with Natali. Hey ladies, your scans look good. You're cleared for cryo. If God forbid, blah blah blah, into the pods. Attaching same standard instructions I sent to Evie and Clive. A patient's guide. In the case of medical emergency when surgical or other medical facilities, blah, 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 temporary cryogenic suspension until you can be transported for treatment. Here's a quick look at blah, blah, blah. Preparation. Medical staff will scan you and determine an appropriate regimen of fluids to be administered by intravenous, I'm guessing drips, blah, blah, blah. Something, something, dosage of diuretics and laxatives, and give time for your body to react to them. Ooh. So basically empty yourself out first. Nice. Medical staff will guide you as you enter the cryogenic device. If the cryogenic facilities at your location are in microgravity, medical staff will have special training, blah, blah. Okay.
So now we know why there were all the poop scoops floating around.
Oh, yes.
Because laxatives in cryo.
Yummy. Yeah. So let's just rewind. Were they talking about having done their scans?
Okay, Sarah. We'll see you over in Mech. Soon as everything's wrapped up here.
All right. Good speed.
No, they weren't.
Oh, Odin. Did I do the right thing?
In what regard?
Does Nat deserve to know what her odds are if she ends up going into cryo?
I believe that you have made a decision with both Roberta and Natalie's best interests at heart.
Uh-oh.
Above all, do no harm.
Did she lie to her patient?
If we do make it out of this thing, Nat's going to have to find out I didn't tell her everything at some point.
I believe that is a bridge to be crossed at a later date. Andrew is here for his exam.
Oh. Send him in. So you showed up for your exam?
I did.
So does that mean you've decided to...
What's gonna happen to us, Sarah?
What? Well, Bert and Nat are going to fix up the drone with life support, and then we're...
No. I mean... What if things don't work out? And we're still stuck in cryo?
Oh. Well, when you go into stabilizing sleep, it feels just like any other sleep, really. The body effectively goes into a controlled hypothermic coma.
Do you dream?
Sometimes. Sometimes very intense dreams.
Shy doing the
Then
sexy
what?
voice.
After a certain amount of time, your body slows down too much. Things start shutting down.
Oh my god.
Back up.
It doesn't hurt.
No.
Do you think Bert and Nat can get it done?
I do.
Then I'll just have to trust your professional opinion and do my part. It's been good working with you, Doc. I'm ready for my exam.
Okay, there was a weird noise. Okay, let's have a look around, see what we've got. Oh, so those are the gloves. Weird soap bottle. Okay, guys, can you read the bottom line? Because I can't. Let's have a look.
EFP.
It's like, yes, I can if I stand here. Okay, so apparently you need to give these people all of your possessions and then they will bombard you with gamma rays and you turn into the Hulk. AR bioscan procedure. Please remove any items from your pockets. No need to fully disrobe. Lie down on the scanning bed and relax. Please remain still during the scanner. It should only take a moment. Facility medical staff will have your results immediately. I am not a crew member. I cannot be bioscanned. Okay, fair enough.
Sam, we told Gracie that you're taking her to London.
We hope
For
that
you.
wasn't a secret.
Because you didn't warn us.
Oh, we need to put a code in here for the bioscan. Oh, we can probably find out what the Nat's bioscan said. Why she's, you know... Oh my. Looks like Dr. Sarah has a few skeletons in the closet.
Oh. Well, I mean, what good doctor doesn't have a skeleton?
See, I had to get that drum snare in. It's been a while. It's headless.
I didn't hear the
No.
the drum snare.
That's true, yeah, you haven't got the thingy on, the sound.
I mean, I do put the sound on when there's dialogue running so that I can hear. That's how I picked up on the subtitle.
Okay.
Because that way too, then I know when it's safe to yak and yak and yak and yak and yak and yak.
And yak and yak.
Divorce.
No.
We made it 15 days.
I meant put on your sexy voice. That's according to Gracie.
Oh my.
Oh no. Doesn't say where this was issued from. Oh, Madison, Wisconsin. Just kind of like to know where everybody is from in this world. Bioscan record pin update. Oh, well, here we go. Thank you for updating your crew AR Bioscan record access code. Please enter a code reminder phrase for your future residence graduation. Ah.
Probably the date or something.
Hmm.
Hey Sam, stay awake.